Welcome back, everybody. Are we ready for story time part 2? I think we are. But this time, we're gonna go into Dino Land with our buddy, Detective Dinosaur. Yeah, that's right. Detective Dinosaur, and we're gonna solve some mysteries together. What will it be, I wonder? Could it be finding a lost thing? Could it be cracking the case? I think we're gonna find out together right now with Detective Dinosaur by James Schofield. Pictures by R.W. Alley. And we're going to help Detective Dinosaur. You know how? When I tell you something that's going on in the story, you're going to draw it, just like last time, okay? So we're going to make and invent our own versions of Detective Dinosaur, all right? Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good, all right? Because I love a mystery. Ooh, Detective Dinosaur. Part 1. Case of the missing hat. There we go. Drat, said Detective Dinosaur. Where is my hat? It is missing. Detective Dinosaur looked in his desk. No hat. He looked on his bookshelf. No hat. He looked in his wastebasket. He saw a banana peel. But no hat. Bring! The phone rang. It was Chief Tyrannosaurus. Chief, said Detective Dinosaur, something awful has happened. My hat is missing. That is awful, said Chief Tyrannosaurus. Ask Deputy Diplodocus at the Office of Missing Hats. Maybe he's seen your hat. Okay, Chief, said Detective Dinosaur. Ooh, that's cool. The Office of Missing Hats. So, all right. First of all, draw Detective Dinosaur, okay? We know what he looks like. He's a dinosaur with pants. So just draw that dinosaur with pants. He's a green old dinosaur, and he wears pants and a vest. And a waistcoat, all right? But he ain't got no hat because he's looking for his hat. So draw the dinosaur, okay? Make sure there's no hat on him, okay? That'll come in later, all right? So, he went to the Office of Missing Hats, and he saw big hats and small hats, silk hats and straw hats. Where is my hat? He asked Deputy Diplodocus. It is still missing. I am sorry, said Deputy Diplodocus. Detective Dinosaur walked away and ran into Officer Pterodactyl. So, this is a good one to draw. One of my favorite dinosaurs to draw in the world is pterodactyls, okay? They can fly. They're the flying dinosaurs, all right? So draw the pterodactyl. They got pointy noses and wings like a bat, okay? We got that? Just draw a flying dinosaur. Don't think about it too much. Don't overthink it. Just have fun with it, all right? You look sad, sir, she said. I've just come from the Office of Missing Hats, said Detective Dinosaur. I saw many hats, but I didn't see my hat. Drat, it is still missing. But, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl, what is on your head? Oh, get real. He had his hat on his head the entire time. Oh, my God. Detective Dinosaur reached up and he felt something on his head. It is my hat, cried Detective Dinosaur. It is no longer missing. Officer, how can I ever thank you? All right, so throw that hat on his head, all right? Draw that up. No need, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. Glad to help out. I mean, if you ask me, Detective Dinosaur, like, probably should follow a few more clues and check on his head if he's looking for a hat, right? If you know what I mean. Anyway, alright, well, ooh, the case of the squeaking shoe. That might be read backwards by you, but that's because we're through the looking glass now, baby, alright? Detective Dinosaur and Officer Pterodactyl were on patrol one morning. Squeak! Each time Detective Dinosaur took a step, squeak, squeak! He heard a squeak. Officer Pterodactyl, said Detective Dinosaur, each time I take a step, my shoe squeaks. Perhaps it's too tight, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. No, said Detective Dinosaur. It fits me fine. He's checking it out. He's looking for clues. What do we got there? Perhaps your shoe is old, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. No, no, said Detective Dinosaur. It's brand new. Perhaps your shoe needs polish, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. No, 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 said Detective Dinosaur. I polished it this morning. Then I don't know, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. I think my shoe squeaks, said Detective Dinosaur, because it's angry. Shoes don't get angry, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. Well, mine does, said Detective Dinosaur. You guys ever heard of an angry shoe? I don't know. I feel like my feet have been mad at me before because I was walking too much. Let's find out. When I was a little dinosaur and I got angry, my mother would sing to me. Now I will sing to my shoe. Alright, so we're drawing here, right? So draw Detective Dinosaur singing to his shoe. Oh, the shoes are alive with the sound of music. Right? Just draw Detective Dinosaur, big old dinosaur, don't forget his hat, singing to his shoe, trying to calm his shoe down and soothe the nerves of his perceived angry, mad, and irate shoe. Okay? Let's see what happens next. Detective Dinosaur sang, Oh, shoe, my shoe, do not feel bad. I am not mean, I am not sad. What makes you squeak with all your might? Are your shoelaces tied too tight? Well, that's a pretty good song. If I was a shoe, that would probably cheer me up. Oh, go away, said a small voice. Did you speak, shoe? Asked Detective Dinosaur. No, said the voice. I did. And a mouse climbed out of the shoe. Draw that mouse. Draw a mouse. Draw it in there. Get it in there. Alright? All this singing's making me thirsty. If you guys haven't drinking any water in a minute, you guys should drink some water too. This is hard work. All this reading and drawing and having fun. I was trying to take a nap, said the mouse. But each time you took a step, your big foot squeezed me. Now let me down and stop singing. Detective Dinosaur let the mouse jump out and run away. Well, that explains it. I never had a mouse in my shoe, but one time, I think I had a bug. Like a cockroach or something. Anyway, moving along. Then he put on his shoe and he took a step. There was no squeak. Hooray, said Detective Dinosaur. My shoe is no longer angry. All right. Draw a big old smiling dinosaur face. Draw that smiley face with all them teeth. All them big old dinosaur teeth. The better to kiss you with, my dear. Right? Rawr, rawr. He's happy. He's cracked the case. He thinks he's cracked the case. Officer Pterodactyl shook her head and flew away. No, tisk tisk. Oh, that crazy Detective Dinosaur. And Detective Dinosaur walked on without a sound. Ooh. The last one, part 3. Night Patrol. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at these guys. Detective Dinosaur and Officer Pterodactyl out on Night Patrol. Alright, I think we should switch hats for this one. Hang on. Alright, Night Patrol, baby. So, Detective Dinosaur and Officer Pterodactyl were on night patrol. It was quiet and dark. Get a new piece of paper out. Oh, I forgot to say, get a new piece of paper out because we're doing a new illustration here. Yes. Get those pencils, get those markers, okay? And as soon as you do, draw a big moon at the top of that. A big old moon, because it's night patrol. Psst! Officer Pterodactyl, said Detective Dinosaur. I think someone's following us. Don't worry, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. It's only our shadows. Whew. It's just shadows, okay? Draw the shadows. Draw the little shadows, okay? Creeping up on you. Suddenly, they heard a voice. Clang! Or they heard a noise. Clang! It came from down a dark alley. Detective Dinosaur and Officer Pterodactyl tiptoed down the alley. Ooh, there they are, tiptoeing. Doop, 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 doop. They peeked around the corner, and they saw a huge dark shadow. The shadow was slamming something big and round on the ground. Clang! Ooh, we're still drawing shadows. Get those shadows in there. Sneaky, sneaky shadows. Just creeping and crawling. Yeah. Detective Dinosaur and Officer Pterodactyl were afraid. What is it? Asked Detective Dinosaur. Ooh, what is it? I do not know, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl, but it is big. Perhaps it's a robber, said Detective Dinosaur. But robbers are quiet, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. Who could it be? Perhaps it's a monster, said Detective Dinosaur. Perhaps we should call the police. Oh, we are the police, said Officer Pterodactyl. Who are they going to call? Oh, you're right, officer, said Detective Dinosaur. It's up to us. All right, well, they're on the case now. This is the police, he yelled bravely. Come out with your hands up. Usually that does the trick. Thank goodness, said a little voice. Come help me quickly. Detective Dinosaur and Officer Pterodactyl went around the corner, and they found a little stegosaurus. Ooh. There he is, a little stegosaurus. My mama told me to take out the garbage, she said, but my tail got caught on this lid and I can't get free. The little stegosaurus swung her tail and slammed the lid on the ground. Clang! Hold still, little one, said Officer Pterodactyl. She freed the tail. Thank you so much, said the little stegosaurus. Now you better run inside, said Detective Dinosaur. You don't want your mama to worry. All right. Oh. Well, stegosauruses are actually pretty cute if you ask me. Detective Dinosaur and Officer Pterodactyl went back down the alley. I'm so glad it was not a monster. All right, so draw a happy stegosaurus. Little stegosaurus. They're like little dinosaurs with the scales on top of them. Okay, right? They got these scales like that. They're like big old plates on their back, right? And the big spikes, 3 big spikes on their tail, maybe 4, whatever, 6. Go crazy with the spikes, all right? And they got like little heads. They're like lizards. They're like big old lizards. They're a big old lizard with a hunchback, with a big old smile on his face because they're going home to their stegomama. All right. I'm so glad it was not a monster, said Detective Dinosaur. Don't worry, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. I will always protect you. Yes, said Detective Dinosaur, you are a brave officer. So are you, sir, said Officer Pterodactyl. And together, the 2 brave friends and their shadows walked on into the night. Oh, I love a mystery. Oh, to be a dinosaur detective on the streets at night, solving crimes, figuring out mysteries, and living life. All right? Yeah, that sounds like my kind of gig. All right, well, I think I smell a mystery cooking right now. So I'm going to go mosey on over there and see if I can crack the case of story time. So, it was good to see you guys. We're gonna hang out again. I'm gonna see you guys again with more cool stories. So, keep on drawing. And here's the assignment for next time is to read more books. Read another book. Have your mom read you a book. Have your dad read you a book. Have your grandma, have your grandpa, have anyone that you love read you a book. And while they're reading, draw along. Draw along. This is like book karaoke, and instead of singing, you're drawing along with the pictures. Okay? So much fun. Hold on to these drawings. Use your colors. Use your crayons. Be bold. There's no mistakes. There's no mistakes. No crumpling it up. Don't crumple that up. Erase if you have to, but hold on to it. Take it all the way to the end until there's no more white on that entire page. Okay? All right. You guys rock. You guys are amazing. You guys are fantastic. And we're going to do this and be great together. Okay? So until next time, same bat time, same bat channel. And like Detective Dinosaur probably used to say, adios, muchachos.